So are the art teachers in Maine having the students use their laptops more and more in class? And what kinds of things are they doing with them?
Um, they are using them more and more, but there are many teachers that are resisting. And I just want to touch on that a little bit because um, I get about 100 or 150 emails a day from arts teachers with a variety of questions and concerns. And I'm one of those people that can't go to bed unless I have less than 20 emails in my inbox. So some nights it's very late because I'm doing other things. But one of the questions that I hear, I don't want to say often, but I hear, is there's a course in my school that's being offered for the fine arts credit. And in order to graduate from a Maine school, a Maine high school, you need to have one credit in art, music, dance, or theater. And we have very few theater and dance programs in the state, so it's usually music or art. And a credit is usually a full year at this point. So they say to me, such and such course is being offered for arts credit, and the person who's teaching it is not certified in arts education. And it's a digital media class, or it's a computer class, technology, or something with technology in it. And my first question to those people, and they're upset, and my first question to those folks are, what have you changed in your teaching recently, or are you utilizing or integrating technology into your instruction?
Could you say that? Could you say that again? That's sort of the reason why I'm here teaching this class. And as someone who's almost the art teacher in my school says, I'm not an art teacher anymore. I'm a tech teacher. But I've always felt for the 18 years that I've been teaching for 20 years, but for the last 18 years, I've always felt that the technology really belongs to the art teachers, and if they don't seize it, the tech people are going to take it away from them, and they're going to wind up losing classes, just like you're saying right there.
So, and that's exactly what is happening. And, yeah. and then the next step after that is the email that comes that says, I've had 2 of my courses cut, and now I'm 2/3 time. And the next, I'm only half time. I'm down to a quarter time. And so I think we need to be realistic about that. It's 2011. Times are different than they were. Like I said, the needs are different. And so we need to adapt to that. We need to be flexible and go with the flow. And I'm not suggesting for a moment that all arts classes go away, but that, once again, the technology is a tool. And when I say technology, I'm not just talking about the laptop or the computer, but, that's the digital cameras, that's the video cameras. I mean, it's all kinds of things. And so some of our what I would consider our outstanding teachers, to get back to the answer, what are they doing? I have an art teacher, a music teacher who is having the kids, he has small recorders, and he has the kids play their instruments, record the sounds, and then they're dumped into their laptops so they can, hear how they're doing. And then they're also dumping that into GarageBand and taking their pieces of music and incorporating it in GarageBand with some of the sounds that are built into the program. Several art teachers are actually having the kids photograph their works, and then they download them to a protected site on the laptops, and then the class critiques their work on the laptop. So it's not a face-to-face or a group critique, but it's that individual critique, and that's used for assessment purposes. The work is posted so parents and community members. So it's an advocacy tool. Administrators can view the work. It's not hung in the hallway, but it's, you know, an online version of it. So in that way, it's not replacing the creation of the artwork, or it's not replacing that opportunity to create, but it's utilizing the technology as through the assessment or through the communication, giving others the opportunity to give feedback, and in many times it's actually saving art teachers time in the classroom by utilizing the technology and incorporating it. One of the units that I used to do is the kids would look at artwork, and they would select a piece that they wanted to recreate, and they would do it. The MacBooks or the iBooks used to have a program that they could draw. I can't even remember what it was called. The painting program in. I don't remember what it's called.
Color It, Mac Paint.
What was it was Claris, was it ClarisWorks?
Oh yeah, ClarisWorks had a paint program in it, right?
Yeah. We just used that ClarisWorks program, and they would recreate the painting doing using ClarisWorks, and then they would also recreate the painting using tempera paint, and then they would look at their work to notice the differences because of a different medium, and then also be able to look at the master's work, so they would have those 3 pieces of artwork. And when we displayed the work, we displayed the 3 pieces of artwork together. You know, a small print of the work done by the original artist, and then the kids' work printed out from the computer, and their work painted as well. So that was a way to utilize the technology to have kids think about color combination, to think about placement, to think about observation skills. I mean, they were utilizing all kinds of skills through that unit. So a wide variety, teachers are doing a wide variety of work, and through our assessment initiative that we're doing in Maine, one of the things that we're going to have is a depository that will not only have assessment tools, but it will have those lessons and units and examples of that work. So the sharing space is available to all arts teachers. They can access it from their homes, from their schools, from their classrooms, and they'll be able to then show kids examples of work of other students in the next community or 3 hours away in Maine or wherever it is. And then communication can take place utilizing the technology. So once again, they're not necessarily examples of that we're replacing the traditional modes, but somehow incorporating, integrating technology into the arts classroom and using it as another tool.